Practical English Podcast.
Get comfortable with English in real-life situations. This is your English listening practice podcast to help you learn and improve naturally. Hi, and welcome to Practical English Podcast, your place to learn English through everyday conversations. No pressure, no stress, just listening to natural English. Today, we will have listening and speaking practice through daily professional and real-life conversations. You'll hear people talk the way they normally do about work, business meetings, networking, and everyday situations. This is a simple way to learn English by listening, noticing how things are said, and getting used to natural tone and rhythm. If you want, you can slow down the video or go back to any part. And feel free to pause and say the lines out loud. Practicing that way can really help with speaking. So get comfortable and let's begin.
So, David, I don't think we've met before. I'm Marcus from the engineering team.
Hey, Marcus, nice to meet you. I'm David. I just started in product management last month. Still finding my way around.
Welcome aboard. How are you finding it so far? Product management can be intense.
Thanks. Yeah, it's been a learning curve. Lots of meetings, lots of stakeholders to manage, but it's interesting work. What about you? How long have you been with the company?
About 3 years now. I started as a junior engineer and worked my way up to senior. The company's grown a lot since I joined.
That's impressive. What kind of projects do you usually work on?
Mostly back-end systems and infrastructure. Right now, I'm leading a team that's rebuilding our API architecture. It's a big project. Lots of moving parts.
Sounds complex. I'm actually working with the engineering team on the new mobile app release. Maybe our paths will cross on that.
Oh yeah, I heard about that project. The mobile team's been pushing hard on it. Are you the PM leading it?
I'm one of them. There are 3 of us managing different aspects. I'm handling the user experience side and feature prioritization.
Got it. Well, if you need anything from the back-end side, just shoot me a message. We're pretty responsive.
I appreciate that. Actually, I've been meaning to ask someone about the deployment process here. Is it pretty straightforward, or are there a lot of hoops to jump through?
It depends on the project. For major releases, there's a review process with QA, security, and then a final sign-off from the VP. But for smaller updates, it's pretty streamlined. We use continuous integration, so most things deploy automatically once they pass tests.
That's good to know. At my last company, everything took forever to deploy. It was frustrating.
Yeah, I've worked at places like that. It kills productivity. Here, they've invested a lot in automation, so it's much better.
That's refreshing. So, outside of work, what do you do to unwind? Any hobbies?
I'm big into cycling. I try to get out on the trails every weekend. It helps clear my head after a long week of staring at code.
Nice. I'm more of a gym guy myself. Lift weights a few times a week, but I've been thinking about trying something outdoors.
You should. Cycling's great. Plus, there are some good groups that do weekend rides if you want to meet people.
I might take you up on that. Do you travel much for work?
Not as much as I used to. Early on, I was flying out to client sites all the time. Now, most of my work is remote or here at the office.
Same here. I traveled a lot in my last role. It was exciting at first, but after a while, it gets exhausting.
Totally. There's only so many hotel rooms and airport lounges you can handle before it loses its appeal.
Exactly. So, what made you stick with this company for 3 years? That's pretty solid in tech.
Honestly, the team and the work. I've had good managers who've supported my growth, and the projects are challenging without being overwhelming. Plus, the work-life balance is decent.
That's rare. A lot of places talk about work-life balance, but it's all just talk.
For sure. Here they actually mean it. I haven't had to pull an all-nighter in over a year.
That's great to hear. I'm hoping this place will be a good fit long-term.
I think you'll like it. The culture's pretty collaborative, and people are generally helpful. If you ever need advice or just want to grab coffee and chat, let me know.
Thanks, Marcus. I appreciate that. It's good to connect with people early on.
Absolutely. Networking internally is just as important as the work itself. Anyway, I should get back to my desk. Got a code review in 20 minutes.
No worries. Good luck with that. Let's catch up again soon.
Sounds good. See you around, David.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining today's stand-up. Let's keep this quick. Tom, you want to start with your update?
Sure. Yesterday, I finished the authentication module for the new dashboard. Ran into a couple of bugs with the OAuth integration, but I got those sorted out. Today, I'm moving on to the user permissions layer.
Great. Any blockers?
Not right now, but I might need some clarification on the permission groups later this week. The spec is a bit vague on edge cases.
Okay, let's schedule a quick sync for Thursday. I'll get the product team involved so we can nail down those details. Kevin, how about you?
I'm working on the API endpoints for the reporting feature. Got 3 of them done yesterday, and I'm testing the 4th one this morning. Should have it wrapped up by end of day.
Nice. And the database schema, are we good there?
Yeah, the schema's solid. I worked with Sarah from data engineering to optimize the queries. We're seeing good performance so far.
Excellent. Sarah, speaking of which, anything from your end?
I'm finishing up the data pipeline for the analytics dashboard. Should be ready for staging by tomorrow. I'm also working on some documentation so the team knows how to query the data.
Perfect. Documentation's huge. We don't want people guessing how things work. Anything you need from the rest of us?
Not right now, but once it's in staging, I'd like everyone to take a look and give feedback. The sooner we catch issues, the better.
Agreed. Let's plan on doing a review session Friday afternoon. I'll send a calendar invite. All right, moving on. The client demo is scheduled for next Wednesday. That's less than a week away. Are we on track?
From my side, yeah. The authentication and permissions should be done by Monday.
Same here. The API will be fully functional by Tuesday. I'll have time for bug fixes if anything comes up.
The analytics dashboard will be ready. I'm not worried about that part.
Good. What about the front end? Jason, I know you've been slammed with UI work.
Yeah, it's been intense. The dashboard layout is about 80% done. I'm polishing the design and making sure it's responsive. Should be done by Monday night.
Monday night's cutting it close. Do you need help?
I could use another set of eyes on the CSS. Some of the components aren't rendering properly on mobile.
Tom, can you help Jason with that after you finish your tasks?
Yeah, no problem. I got some bandwidth Wednesday morning. We can pair on it.
That'd be great. Thanks, Tom.
All right, so by Tuesday, we should have everything integrated and ready for a full test run. Wednesday morning, we'll do a dry run of the demo. Everyone needs to be there. No excuses.
What time Wednesday?
Let's say 9 a.m. The actual client demo is at 2 p.m., so that gives us time to fix anything that breaks.
Sounds good. Do we know who's presenting?
I'll be leading it, but I want Tom and Sarah to be on standby in case there are technical questions. Kevin, you're our backup if something goes wrong with the API during the demo.
Got it. I'll make sure my laptop is ready.
Good. One last thing. The client's CEO will be in the meeting, so this is high stakes. Let's make sure everything is polished, no rough edges.
Do we have a fallback plan if something crashes during the demo?
Yes, we'll have a backup environment running on a different server. If the main one fails, we switch over. It's not ideal, but it's better than nothing.
Smart. Murphy's Law, right? If something can go wrong, it will.
Exactly. All right, I think that covers everything for today. Let's stay focused, communicate if issues come up, and we'll get this done. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Alex.
Hey, Mike. Heading to lunch?
Yeah, finally. I've been in back-to-back meetings all morning. I'm starving.
Same here. Want to grab something together? There's that new burger place around the corner.
Sounds good. I've been meaning to try it. Let me just grab my wallet.
No rush. I'll meet you by the elevator.
So, how's the new project going? I heard you got assigned to the fintech integration.
Yeah, it's interesting but complicated. Lots of compliance requirements and security protocols. Every little thing has to be documented.
That sounds like a pain. Is it at least a good learning experience?
Definitely. I'm learning a ton about financial systems and regulations. It's just slower than I'm used to.
I get that. My current project is the opposite. We're moving so fast, I feel like I'm barely keeping up.
What are you working on again?
A redesign of the customer portal. The deadline got moved up, so now we're scrambling to finish.
Moved up? That's brutal. Why the rush?
The client wants to launch before their competitor does. So we're cutting corners where we can without breaking things.
Cutting corners never ends well.
Tell me about it. But hey, that's the job, right? We do what we're told and hope for the best.
True. At least you're getting paid for the stress.
Oh man, this place is packed. Looks like everyone had the same idea.
Yeah. Want to wait or should we go somewhere else?
Let's wait. I've heard their burgers are worth it.
All right. So, got any plans for the weekend?
Not much. Probably just relax at home, maybe catch up on some shows. You?
I'm going hiking with a few friends. There's a trail about an hour away that's supposed to have great views.
Nice. I should get out more. I've been glued to my desk for weeks.
Yeah, you need a break. All work and no play, you know.
For sure. Maybe I'll join you guys next time.
Anytime. We go pretty often, so just let me know.
Cool. Oh, looks like a table just opened up. Let's grab it.
Good timing. I'm about ready to eat my own arm.
Excuse me, do you know where the Henderson building is? I've been walking around for 10 minutes and can't find it.
Henderson building? Yeah, it's actually pretty close. You see that intersection up ahead?
The one with the traffic light?
Exactly. When you get there, turn right. Walk straight for about 2 blocks, and it'll be on your left. Big glass building. You can't miss it.
2 blocks on the left? Got it. Is there a coffee shop nearby? I'm a bit early for my meeting.
Oh yeah, there's a Starbucks right across from the Henderson building. You'll see it as soon as you turn the corner.
Perfect. Thanks so much. I'm new to the area, so I'm still figuring out the layout.
No problem. It can be confusing around here. Lots of tall buildings that all look the same.
Tell me about it. I thought I'd use GPS, but it kept telling me to turn into alleys that didn't exist.
Yeah, GPS isn't always reliable downtown. Too many one-way streets and construction zones.
True. Well, thanks again. I appreciate the help.
Anytime. Good luck with your meeting.
Good morning. What can I get for you today?
Hi, I'll have a large black coffee, please.
Sure thing. Anything else? Pastry or a sandwich?
No, just the coffee. I've got a meeting in 20 minutes, so I need to keep it simple.
Got it. That'll be $3.50.
Here you go. Keep the change.
Thanks. Your coffee will be ready in just a minute. You can wait over there.
Perfect. By the way, do you know if the Henderson building has a visitor check-in on the ground floor?
Yeah, they do. It's right when you walk in. Just tell them who you're meeting, and they'll give you a visitor badge.
Great. Thanks for the info.
No problem. Here's your coffee. Have a good meeting.
Thanks. You too. Have a good day.
You too.
Jake, let's go. It's 7:25. We're gonna hit traffic if we don't leave now.
I'm coming. Just grabbing my laptop.
Did you lock the door?
Yeah, I got it. Let's go.
Keys?
Check.
Wallet?
Check.
All right, we're good. Let's move.
Jake, wake up. It's 6:30. Your alarm's been going off for 10 minutes.
I stayed up too late working on that report. Just 5 more minutes.
You said that yesterday and ended up rushing out the door. Come on, get up.
Fine. I'm up. What's for breakfast?
There's cereal in the cabinet or eggs in the fridge. I'm making toast if you want some.
Toast sounds good. I'll make some scrambled eggs. Do we have any coffee left?
Yeah, I just brewed a pot. It should be ready by now.
Perfect. I need caffeine to function this morning.
Tell me about it. I've got a presentation at 9 and I barely slept last night.
Nervous about it?
A little. It's for the VP, so I want to make sure everything's solid. What's your day looking like?
Meetings all morning. Then I've got to finish that budget analysis by EOD. It's going to be a long one.
Sounds rough. At least it's Friday. You've got the weekend to recover.
True. Speaking of which, did you decide if you're going to that networking event tomorrow?
I think so. It's a good opportunity to meet people in the industry. You should come.
Maybe. I'll see how tired I am after today. I might just want to crash at home.
Fair enough. All right, I'm going to jump in the shower. Don't take too long with breakfast. We need to leave in 30 minutes.
Got it. I'll be ready.
Good morning, Eric. Thanks for coming in today. Let's start with an easy one. Can you tell me a little about yourself and your background?
Good morning. Sure. My name is Eric, and I have about 5 years of experience as a software engineer. I started my career at a startup where I worked on full-stack development, building web applications from scratch. After 2 years there, I moved to a larger tech company where I focused more on back-end systems and cloud infrastructure. I've been there for the past 3 years, and I've really enjoyed working on scalable systems and optimizing performance.
That's a solid background. What made you interested in this position?
I'm really excited about this role because it combines two areas I'm passionate about: distributed systems and open source technology. I've been following your company's work on specific project, and I think the problems you're solving are both challenging and impactful. I'd love to be part of a team that's pushing the boundaries in this space.
Great. Let's talk about your technical skills. What programming languages are you most comfortable with?
I'm most comfortable with Python and Go. I've used Python extensively for back-end development and scripting, and I picked up Go about 2 years ago when we needed to build high-performance microservices. I also have experience with JavaScript for front-end work, though it's not my primary focus.
Good to know. Can you walk me through a challenging technical problem you solved recently?
Sure. At my current company, we had a performance issue with one of our core APIs. Users were experiencing slow response times, especially during peak hours. I started by analyzing the logs and identified that the bottleneck was in our database queries. We were making too many round trips to the database for each request. I refactored the code to batch the queries and implemented caching for frequently accessed data. After deploying the changes, we saw a 60% reduction in response time, and the API handled peak traffic much more smoothly.
Impressive. That shows good problem-solving skills. Now, this role involves a lot of collaboration with other teams. How do you ensure effective communication when working with non-technical stakeholders?
I think the key is to avoid jargon and focus on the business impact. When I talk to product managers or executives, I explain things in terms of user experience, cost, and timelines, rather than technical details. For example, instead of saying, "We need to refactor the monolith into microservices," I'd say, "Breaking the system into smaller pieces will make it easier to scale and reduce downtime." I also make sure to ask questions and listen to their priorities so I can align my work with what matters most to them.
That's a great approach. Let's talk about teamwork. Can you give me an example of a time you had a disagreement with a colleague and how you resolved it?
Sure. At my last job, I had a disagreement with another engineer about how to implement a new feature. He wanted to use a third-party library to save time, but I thought it would introduce too many dependencies and make the code harder to maintain. We went back and forth for a while, but eventually we decided to sit down and list the pros and cons of each approach. We also brought in our tech lead to get a third perspective. In the end, we agreed to use the library for the initial release, but planned to replace it with a custom solution in the next iteration. It was a good compromise, and it taught me the importance of being open to other viewpoints.
That's a mature way to handle conflict. Now, this position requires staying up to date with new technologies. How do you keep your skills current?
I'm always learning. I read tech blogs and follow industry leaders on social media. I also contribute to open source projects in my free time, which helps me experiment with new tools and languages. Recently, I've been learning Rust because I'm interested in systems programming. I also attend conferences and meetups when I can. Networking with other engineers is a great way to stay informed about trends and best practices.
That's great to hear. One last technical question. How do you approach debugging a complex issue in production?
The first thing I do is gather as much information as possible. I check logs, monitoring dashboards, and error reports to understand the scope of the issue. Then I try to reproduce the problem in a controlled environment. Once I have identified the root cause, I implement a fix and test it thoroughly before deploying. I also document the issue and the solution so the team can learn from it and avoid similar problems in the future.
Excellent. Before we wrap up, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, actually. Can you tell me more about the team structure? How many engineers are on the team, and what's the typical workflow?
Sure. The team is currently 8 engineers, and we work in 2-week sprints. We have daily stand-ups and do code reviews for every pull request. We also have a strong emphasis on documentation and knowledge sharing. Everyone's encouraged to mentor junior engineers and contribute to the team's technical direction.
That sounds like a great environment. I really value collaboration and learning from others, so that's encouraging to hear.
I'm glad to hear that. Well, Eric, thank you for your time today. You've given us a lot to think about. We'll be reviewing all candidates over the next week, and you should hear from us by the end of next week.
Thank you for the opportunity. I really enjoyed our conversation, and I'm excited about the possibility of joining the team.
Likewise. Have a great day, Eric.
You too. Thanks again.
Good afternoon. What can I get started for you?
Hi, I'll take a large Americano, please.
Sure. Room for cream?
No thanks, just black. Got it.
Anything else?
Actually, yeah. Do you have any protein bars or something quick? I skipped lunch.
We've got a few options. There's peanut butter, chocolate chip, or almond cranberry.
I'll take the peanut butter one.
Perfect. That'll be $7.50.
Here you go. Keep the change.
Thanks. Your coffee will be ready in just a minute.
Large Americano for James.
Thanks.
Hey, James. Grabbing coffee too?
Yeah, I needed a break. It's been a long afternoon.
You? Same. I've been in meetings since noon. My brain's fried.
I hear you. I've got another call in 20 minutes, so I'm just trying to recharge.
Good luck with that. Want to sit for a few minutes?
Sure, why not?
So, how's the new project going?
It's coming along. We're in the testing phase now. A few bugs to iron out, but nothing major.
That's good. I heard the deadline's pretty tight.
Yeah, it is. But the team's solid, so I think we'll make it.
That's the spirit. Let me know if you need any help.
Will do. Thanks.
Man, I'm exhausted. This deadline is killing me.
Tell me about it. I've been working 12-hour days all week. When's your project due?
End of the month, but there's still so much to do. I don't know how we're going to finish on time.
Can you push the deadline back?
I asked, but the client won't budge. They need it for their Q4 launch.
That's rough. Have you talked to your manager about getting more resources?
Yeah, but everyone's already stretched thin. We're just going to have to grind it out.
That's not sustainable, man. You're going to burn out.
I know, but what choice do I have? If we miss the deadline, it's going to reflect badly on the whole team.
True, but your health matters too. Make sure you're taking breaks and getting enough sleep.
I'm trying. It's just hard when there's so much on the line.
I get it. Just don't sacrifice your well-being for a job. At the end of the day, it's just work.
You're right. I need to keep that in perspective. How's your project going?
Better now. We had a rough patch last month, but we brought in a consultant to help with the architecture. That made a huge difference.
Nice. I wish we had that option.
Hang in there. Once this is over, take some time off. You'll need it.
Yeah. I'm planning a long weekend after the launch. I need to recharge.
Good idea. You deserve it.
Hi there. Can I help you find something today?
Yeah, I'm looking for a new laptop. My current one is getting slow, and I need something with better specs.
Sure. What do you mainly use it for? Work, gaming, or general use?
Mostly work. I am a software developer, so I need something with a fast processor and a lot of RAM.
Got it. I'd recommend checking out these models. They all have at least 16 gigabytes of RAM and the latest Intel processors. This one here is really popular with developers.
What's the storage capacity?
This one has a 512 gigabyte SSD, but we also have models with 1 terabyte if you need more space.
512 should be fine. I mostly use cloud storage anyway. What's the price on this one?
It's $1,200, but we're running a promotion right now. If you buy it today, you get $100 off.
That's not bad. What about the warranty?
It comes with a 1-year manufacturer's warranty. You can also purchase an extended warranty for an additional fee.
How much is the extended warranty?
It's $200 for 3 years.
I'll think about that. Can I test it out first?
Of course. I'll set it up for you. Let me know if you have any questions.
This feels pretty good. The keyboard's comfortable and the screen's nice and great.
Yeah, it's a solid machine. A lot of professionals swear by it.
All right, I'm sold. I'll take it. And throw in a laptop sleeve if you have one.
Sure thing. We've got a few options. This one's $20 and it's padded for extra protection.
Perfect. I'll take that too.
Great. Let me ring you up. Do you need any accessories, like a mouse or external hard drive?
Actually, yeah, I could use a wireless mouse. Do you have any good ones?
We do. This one's popular. It's ergonomic and has a long battery life.
How much?
$35.
All right, I'll take it. That should be everything.
Perfect. Your total comes to $11.55 after the discount. How would you like to pay?
I'll use my card.
Great. Just insert it when you're ready. And here's your receipt. If you have any issues, bring it back within 30 days and we'll exchange it.
Thanks. Appreciate the help.
Anytime. Enjoy your new laptop.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to the Carlton Business Hotel. Checking in?
Yes, I have a reservation under the name Stephen Roberts.
Let me pull that up for you. Ah, yes. Here we are. You've booked a king room for 2 nights, correct?
That's right.
Perfect. Can I see your ID and credit card, please?
Thank you. And is this your first time staying with us?
Yes, it is.
Great. Well, you're in for a treat. We have a business center on the 2nd floor, a gym on the 3rd, and complimentary breakfast from 6 to 10 a.m.
Good to know. What time's checkout?
Checkout is at noon, but if you need a late checkout, we can arrange that for an additional fee.
I'll let you know tomorrow. I've got a flight at 3 p.m., so I might need an extra hour or two.
No problem. Just give us a call in the morning and we'll see what we can do. Here is your room key. You're in room 412 on the 4th floor.
Thanks. Is there Wi-Fi?
Yes, the network name and password are on this card. It's complimentary for all guests.
Perfect. One more thing. Do you have a shuttle to the airport?
We do. It runs every hour starting at 5 a.m. If you'd like to reserve a spot, just let us know the night before.
I'll do that. Thanks for your help.
My pleasure. Enjoy your stay, Mr. Roberts.